Hey yo, what's good, my YouTube fam? This is your boy, Mr. Cheap Sense here with my fragrance review of the day or night, whichever one you want to call it. My initial intent was to give y'all my fragrances of the week for last week, but due to the fact that I had my kids here, it was, a lot going on. Christmas, my son was here, so I really didn't want to do videos while anyone was here um, to interrupt. So what I'll do is I'll probably just all the fragrances that I wore last week, I'll wear again another week, and I'll just go from there. But anyway, uh, the fragrance that I wore today is one I actually purchased yesterday when I took my son back to Savannah to his mom. And excuse me, I stopped by Bell's. Well, me and my son stopped by Bell's. Excuse me. And this is a fragrance I actually seen here at Bell's, and I never picked it up because the price on it, for one, was um, a little bit higher than what I purchased this one for yesterday, which really wasn't a big deal. It wasn't but like maybe $30, but um, the reviews that I did see from it were pretty good as far as the opening goes. The initial spray, there was a channel that did show the cologne from Sean John, and they introduced it to a bunch of rappers or famous people, and let them on the initial spray, let them tell their honest opinion, and a lot of people liked it. Uh, I was kind of intrigued by it, but what I didn't like was the fact that no one gave their opinion on the dry down, which is to me one of the most important parts. The opening could be beautiful, the dry down could be shitty. So who's to say? But nonetheless, I did give it a try. I purchased it yesterday for $20. It was 19.99 from Bell's. Um, this is Sean John 3 a.m. And honestly, this is not a bad scent, but considering what Unforgivable was when Sean John released that one, or Diddy, or Papa Diddy Pop, or whatever the hell his name is now, uh, that one was a great scent, or it still is a great scent. Um, I don't wear it a lot because I have so many other fragrances also, but when you release a monster such as Unforgivable, and then one of your follow-ups or one of your flankers is something like this, which is a great scent, but it doesn't project as well as Unforgivable. I will say that this is more of a close encounter scent. This is something that you would really spray on, maybe fresh out the shower. Um, if you were going to run errands, um, or if you're gonna spray on and go meet someone, and you're gonna be like laying on the couch or sitting on the couch watching movies, and you're hugged up together. That's what this fragrance is for. This does not project. It does not have beast mode projection. So if you're looking for that in this, this is not it. Anyone who is just a cologne hoarder, um, a junkie when it comes to fragrances like me, who don't really care about. I care about performance. I care about longevity and projection. I do, but sometimes you see things and you just want them just to have them in your collection, whether you wear it or not. And this was one of them. It kind of intrigued me, and actually, I love the scent. It smells nice. It's more of like a clean, fresh, a refreshing type scent. Um, you may get possibly 2.5 hours maybe of decent projection out of it. The longevity on this thing is not bad. I've had it on since about maybe 12 or 1 something earlier today, and I actually can still smell it on my hand, the backside of my hand. Not so much where I sprayed it here on my inner wrist, but my shirt I had on top of it, it project well off of my shirt. I don't know what it smells like on my neck or behind my ears or the back of my neck because I can't sniff my own neck. But someone did tell me earlier that I did smell good, but they were kind of close to me. So um, either way, it's still a good thing. I'm not disappointed that I have this. Um, Nonetheless, it's still a great scent. Let me give you the notes on this. And your top notes, you're gonna get mandarin, which is apparently mandarin orange, bergamot, and cardamom. Your mid notes, you're gonna get orange blossom and geranium, and also fig. And I love fig. I love the sea salt and fig by Kendrick Goods from Old Navy, and I believe there is something else I have with fig in it. I can't remember what it is, but it's also a good one. Your base notes, you get tonic accords, smoky suede, and cold leather. Um, Very nice. And I keep sniffing this cardboard because I usually, when I get a fragrance and I can't wait to get home, I can't wait to smell it, I usually just open it up and spray it here. So, not a bad smell whatsoever. And you can smell the fig a little. You can smell a lot of that tonic accord that's in this also. The leather, my nose is not trained for that, so I really can't tell you. The opening on this thing is nice. This top is really hard to pull off, but I'm glad it's secure. I never recommend anyone holding a fragrance by the top, but you can in this case. Um, just a plastic top, snaps into place. Has, I don't know if this is like, it's not leather, it's more like plastic. It says Sean John around the rim. The bottle is almost like some Tetris um, type deal, if you can see it. I actually like this presentation, as did most of the people that they unveiled this to on YouTube. The one other thing I like about this fragrance too is the atomizer on this thing is great. It does mist instead of spray, and you can actually control the amount of juice you get. And if you hold it, it mists a little longer, like almost like an aerosol can. So watch. That's excellent distribution. Um, Great scent. I'm kind of mad at myself because I waited so long to purchase this thing. Um, Actually, I believe it was still $20. I might have been mistaken when I said it was more. I think it was $20, and just from the videos I did see, besides the one that they unveiled it to the rappers and stuff, and they said they liked it. Um, I did see a video or two on YouTube that actually said that this fragrance did not last long, which is what deterred me from buying it. But I'm glad I did buy it because I actually like it. It's not a bad scent whatsoever. This actually is the 50 ml bottle, which is 1.7 ounce. So if you see this somewhere and you're interested in it, it's not a bad buy. It's just one of those clean, crisp, refreshing type scents, mostly for, I'll say, daytime wear, maybe spring and summer. This would not last in the winter months, and as people notice, we don't get too harsh of winter here. It's nothing like up north where it's snow, it's blizzards. stuff like that. What's happening, man? Um, but this is a pretty decent fragrance. Like I said, I like it. Um, Luckily, I did find it when I did, because this actually was the last one on the shelf at the time, and it's pretty good. Like I said, I did get one compliment, in which I wasn't around too many people today. I was only around maybe one person almost all day, and they said they liked it. It smelled nice. This is a close encounter type scent. This is nothing that's gonna be beast mode like Lamal or 1 million or anything like that. That's gonna project like you can stand on one end of the hall and smell me at the other end. This does not do that. Um, this one actually, like I said, is a close encounter type scent. Your first hour, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, you're gonna get decent projection. And then after that, it turns into a skin scent. On your clothes, it projects pretty good because it doesn't absorb into your skin. It just stays on your clothes. So clothes wise, yeah. And I think that's what this person was actually close to. They were close to my arm. And that's what they were smelling on my shirt, because I actually sprayed my shoulders, um, you know, to get the effect, the full effect. So not a bad scent from Sean John. Sorry about that. Sean John 3 a.m. No, this is nothing like any of his other fragrances, such as Unforgivable, which is a great scent, long lasting, great projection. This is not that if you're expecting it. No, this is just a fresh spring and summertime scent, mostly daytime. You may be able to pull it off at night if it's a little warm out, because it is kind of refreshing, especially with the tonic accords. Um, that's about all I can say about this one. I do apologize to anyone who watches my video. I usually on Friday or Saturday, Saturday or Sunday, do my fragrance weekend review to let people know what I wore during the week. But since it was, a holiday week, and I had my son here, and I was back and forth to work and picking up my daughter, and I'm bouncing around, I didn't really have time to do all of that. So I do apologize. So when I do wear the fragrances I wore last week, I'll wear again and do another review, do a separate whole other review on it, just to get you guys caught up. But trust me, the ones that I did wear this past week were beast mode fragrances. I got a lot of compliments from all of them. Nothing I had on last week disappointed me whatsoever. So you are going to want to stay tuned for that. Anyways, I'm out of here, guys. Peace.